I'm watching my grandson kids. Guys, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. Okay, so let me go ahead and walk.
Lane 7 Garrett for Airport, and then Lane 8 Philbrook will be 3,800 meters.
Do y'all know how hard it is to walk down these stairs with no railing?
Let's go, Dipper!
I'm gonna wait for a few people to come on. I was trying to go stream my live. It was giving me a hard time. I don't know how the signal is. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Please share, 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 share. It's been a while since I've been here.
But do they have the same words?
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna share with you guys. Apparently, I'm gonna name some of the people that are in a jar right now. Anna, I hope you have your candles on. I'm gonna call you right now. I'm just walking to the car. But apparently, it's Velda Garcia in the jar, Ofelia Moreno in the jar, Gloria Guerra, you're in the jar. Y tú dices que es tu amiga y te tienen el jarrito también, girlfriend. There's other people, but the main ones are those three. How many of you believe in witchcraft? What I don't understand about this woman is she already lost her son and she's doing witchcraft on people. Like, she lost her son. Her son passed away and she's doing witchcraft. Like, don't you think that shit can come back to you and haunt you? Like, aren't you afraid? Like, I don't understand this woman. I don't get it. I don't know. When they called me, I was like, what? I said, what the hell? Like, I said, I don't even care about her. I don't even bother her or nothing. And they said, Velda, you know the way she is. I said, yeah, but why with me? Like, I don't even care. Nothing to do with her. Like, but I believe that the power of Jesus Christ is stronger. Yes, Scarlett. Exactly, Maria Chongos. When they called me and they told me, excuse me, I'm sorry I took forever to get live, but when they called me and they told me that shit, I was like, what? Like, guys, let me tell you all something. When Ricky left with that woman, they would tell me that it was witchcraft, that it was witchcraft, that it was witchcraft. And I was like, there's nothing stronger than God. Nothing stronger than God. I'm going to tell you all, when Ricky left with that woman, we were in the process of owning our home. We were in the process of owning our own home. For a man that had never had anything in his life, and we had established his credit, and we were in the process of, this is what I thought. This is what I thought. I said, you know what? If he's going to leave with that lady, let it be. He leaves and I buy my home. You know, I buy my home. It'll be the first time I own a home, and I'll take it from there, you know. And no fear of God to these persons. Go to church. It's right, Angie. I don't fear what she's doing. That she has us in a frasquito. That she's doing witchcraft to us. Right now, Ana is gonna do something. Ana does her stuff, her whatever you call it, the witchcraft stuff. Ana does turn candles on. Ana's got her perfumes and stuff. And you know what? I feel really bad for this person, because if she truly, truly is doing something wrong to us, and if witchcraft does really exist, I feel bad for her, because it's going to go back to her. Double, triple, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? It's sad, because Gloria Guerra actually thinks that that person is her friend. And it's sad because she has Gloria's name on there too. That is freaking crazy. She's got several other people, but I'm not going to mention those names. I'm just mentioning the names that pertain to our platforms. Velda Garcia, Ofelia Moreno, and Gloria Guerra. Pues no, que Gloria es tu amiga. I thought Gloria was your friend. Why do you have her in the brujería jar, dude? Pero sí, todavía te miras en las condiciones, Nelda. Todavía te miras en la vida miserable que vives, Nelda. Todavía te miras como estás, Nelda. Y todavía no te hincas, Nelda. No te das por vencida, Nelda. ¿Yo qué te hice que me tienes tanto coraje que me tienes que echar en el frasito de la brujería, Nelda? Think about it, Nelda. What did Velda Garcia do to you, Nelda, that you have to put me in a little jar to do witchcraft? Do you think that your witchcraft is working, Nelda? Because look, thanks to Caroline, I learned not to show my bank account. So I don't show my bank account. Who is doing this? She was in Gloria's comments. Yeah, she's got Gloria's name in that jar too. She's got Gloria's name, and she can go and delete whatever she wants. But I got a surprise coming in the next few days. I got a surprise coming. I have a surprise coming. They're going to talk about that night when her son left her house and he went and unalived himself. He didn't unalive himself, like, how can I say it in a better way? That sounded ugly. There was some things said and done that night, and he took off and he went and hit that manhole, and that happened. That happened. I'm not wishing death upon anyone. I'm not saying que bueno, because that kid was a good kid. That kid worked where Ricky worked, and Ricky always watched out for that kid. So I'm not saying nothing bad about him, but I cannot believe that Nelda sees herself and this, and she's doing witchcraft. Like, really, Nelda? That is sad. That is sad. That is really sad, because I don't do shit to her. I'm only talking about because she has me and Ofelia and Gloria in a jar doing us witchcraft. Can y'all believe that shit? Like, really? You saw that what happened to you, and you say that you cannot move on, that you cannot live a life because you lost your son, but yet you're doing this witchcraft bullshit? Hi, Mehmet. Thank you all for waiting for me. And the next few days, and the next few days, something big is happening, and this person is gonna come forward. Hey, June, thank you for being here. They don't learn their lesson, so that's the same thing that come back to you. Exactly. Like you already lost your son, your only son, and you're doing witchcraft. Really? Wow. Exactly. Very, very interesting. Exactly. And I'm not saying ay que bueno. No. Because that little boy never did anything to me, so I cannot say que bueno. No. No, 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 no. But her of all people, why are you doing that shit? Ophelia, I don't know if you're watching or not, Ophelia, but apparently she has you in a jar. So Anna's gonna do some reversible stuff. I don't know how that works. I have no idea because I've never ever done brujeria to anyone. So I was telling you all when Ricky left with that lady, we went and we were gonna buy a house. We had been approved for Hernandez Homes. It was gonna be a brick home. And I don't know I don't know exactly what happened. Or we applied for the mobile home first, and then they approved us. And then I said, but I don't want to live in what do you call it? In a mobile home. I want to live in a house. Who else is in the jar? Mimi Girl. There's other people, but mainly the names are Velda Garcia, Ofelia Moreno, and Gloria Guerra. It's us three. Those are the main ones. So when Ricky left, we Ricky had gone a weekend with that lady, and so when he came back, I said, no, you know what? We're gonna go buy a house, and that way, if you decide to leave, at least we already have the house. You're not gonna leave me like that. So he was like, I'm not gonna go nowhere. Let's go buy a house. So we went and we got approved for the mobile home, and then after the mobile home, I was like, they're approving us for a 50 something thousand dollar mobile home. It was a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and I said, you know what? That shit is gonna lose value. I said, you know what? If we got approved for $55,000 mobile home, let's go freaking look for a house. So we went to Hernandez Homes, and that's when he left with that woman. We were in the process, and he left with a woman, and she was married to a drug dealer, and she paid the $1,000 that we needed to put to the house, to the mobile home, so they could take it to the property we were gonna buy. Anyways, they lost the mobile home. It went into for bankruptcy. They filed bankruptcy. They lost the home within 2 years of moving into the home. They never paid the house. They lost it. They lost it. And I it was so weird because there was this lady, when she rest in peace, and she's like, Velda, mija, esto que está pasando es brujería. And I was like, no, like I don't believe in that stuff, like, no, hombre, no, I don't believe in that stuff. And she's like, mira, mija, te voy a pedir algo. Te voy a pedir que hagas un remedio. Tú no te vas a esmurar tus manos, tú no tienes que dar nada, tú no vas a hacer nada. Nomás te voy a pedir que hagas un remedio. And I was like, pues, ¿qué tengo que hacer o qué? Like, yo no iba a dar dinero, yo no iba a hacer candles, yo no iba a hacer nada de eso. And I was like, pues, ¿qué es lo que tengo que hacer? Tú nomás ves y avienta esto en la entrada de la puerta de la casa. And I was like, what is it? And she gave me a little jar. And she said, just go throw that in the steps of the entrance of the trailer. And I'm like, for what? Like, what does this do? Like, I didn't know what the hell that was for. Like, and I was like, oh, well, okay, I guess, I'm gonna go throw it. They didn't even last not even 2 years in the mobile home. They lost the freaking mobile home. Do I think it had anything to do with witchcraft? I don't think so. I don't believe so. But if it did, well, read my comment. What comment, Angie? Some people will never change, Angie. Very interesting. Angie, they don't learn the lesson so that the same thing comes back to you. They don't they don't learn the lesson so that's the same thing comes back to you. Yeah, I see. I don't know how that works. Hold on, let me order something. It's sad, ladies. It's really sad. So, anyways, they lose the trailer, and then a few years ago, she died. Did it have anything to do with witchcraft? Oh, hell no. The next comment, Velda, let me read it. Read my comment. I don't see it, Angie. They don't learn the next one. Hold on. Marabel, that is your ex-friend who's doing this. Hi, someone saw this jar. Oh my, no vergüenza. LOL. Yes, they saw the jar. Rachel Chavez. Rachel Chavez. They read your name in another platform. Next one, but the next comment. Hi, Angie. Did I read it already? But you know what, ladies? I don't believe in it. A mí me ha ido muy bien, gracias a Dios. I don't have to be asking people. Sure, I'm sure my sister is watching, but she will take Nelda's brujeria and slide it through her legs. Nelda doesn't have money for real brujeria. That's right. That's right. I see, I don't know. Like the other day, they were talking about one of the guys that Velda took her boyfriend away. I didn't take her boyfriend away. I didn't take him away. I didn't go, hey, leave her and come with me. Hell no, I didn't do that. She was denying that she had anything to do with that man. She was embarrassed to tell people that she was sleeping with that man. I didn't know she was sleeping with that man. She had been telling that man that I was her lover. And you know what? Now to come to think of it, you know what? Maybe she does have a fucking crush on me. Maybe she does like women. You know how she hangs out with that other lady? And then you know what she's telling people? That lady got a settlement and that lady gave her the money that, I don't know if y'all remember a few months ago, I said, oh, she went to Mississippi. Oh, when Ophelia and I and Angie were in Louisiana, what was it? It was before New Year's. Apparently they had gone to Mississippi and she wants some money. So then she's telling the other people, she said, oh no, that's money that she gave me. That's money that she gave me because she got a real big settlement and I'm her real good friend. And I said, duh, that's all she ever does. She looks for people that have money so she can have something to eat because she's always crying that she doesn't have money to eat. She's always asking people to move into her house to stay with her so they can pay her bills because she only gets $1,000 a month and she can't even afford to pay her fucking bills because she gambles on her shit and buys cigarettes every fucking day. So, hello. Obviously, Nelda, your brujeria is not working with me, Gloria, to Nelda, because if your brujeria would be working, I would be right now in the hospital, Nelda. And obviously, I'm not in the hospital. I don't know what kind of witchcraft you're doing. I don't know if you want me to shut up. But now that I know that you're doing your brujeria, now every day I'm going to mention your name, Nelda, Nelda, Nelda. Every day because it's my freedom of speech, Nelda. And if you want, you go to the police and you tell the police that you have my name, Ofelia Moreno, and Gloria Guerra's name and that jar. And you can go and hide it right now and you can delete whatever you want. But you know what? I got the proof. I got it. I got it, girl. Te puedes esconder, puedes decir que no, que son mentiras, but I got the proof. Ever uses their brujeria powers to better themselves just to drag others down. How sad. Exactly, Maria Chongos. Exactly. You all... Me tengo que comer un ice cream porque tengo dinero con que comprarlo, no tengo que pedirle limosna a nadie. Spend that energy on something positive in your life, and I promise it will be much better than whatever you are doing right now. Thank you, Maria Chongos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what the deal is with her. Like, she kept telling that man that I was her lover, that the hickeys that she had were my hickeys. And that man was like, oh, a mí no me gustan las pinches viejas que le gustan las viejas. So that man would, every time he would see me, he would walk away. He would walk away. And one day I went and I said, well, what's your problem? I said, why do you walk away? What did I do to you or what? And he said, well, no, it's because I don't want any problems because she told me that you're her lover. I said, what? He said, yeah, she told me you were her lover. I said, fuck that. I said, I would never do that. I said, I like men. I don't like women. Come on. Come on. Sorry. I just don't understand what her obsession with me is. And it's like I told that person, I said, you know, it's so weird because she goes and she talks to Gloria and she tells Gloria shit about me. Then she goes over there and she talks to other people and she tells them shit about me. She talks about people that live in the community and she tells the people a whole bunch of lies because she always wants to be the center of attention. Like, I feel sorry for her because not even her family cares about her. Her sisters can't even stand her. Her sisters can't even stand her. Like, I don't understand what her obsession is with me. I really wish that they would just put us in a cell, both of us together, and let us take care of business. A ver quién es más chingona. Deja las brujerías. Las brujerías no vas a llegar a nada. Si así no estás en la ruina, te va a llevar peor la chingada haciendo brujería, girl. Peor te va a llevar. Brujería. Por favor. Pues sabes, si no me has hecho suficiente brujería para ponerme flaca, que me mire que me estoy muriendo porque todavía estoy gordita, girl. So I guess your brujería is not working. Déjame hablarle a Ana porque Ana dijo que iba a prender una candle. So let me call Ana.
Mande.
¿Ya estás despierta? ¿Ya estás lista?
Y yo ya estoy lista, ya estamos velas listas.
¿Qué es lo que vamos a hacer?
Pues primero ahí están las velas, pero aparte necesito que vengan y me traigan el primer orín de la mañana. Gloria que se haga su propia cura. Me traen el primer orín de la mañana, ya tengo el chile listo, todo está listo y vamos a devolver 70 veces 7 lo que ellos nos están diciendo.
So someone told me earlier that for whatever she's doing, that we need to do something to reverse whatever she's doing.
Para hacer la vela reversible.
Oh, okay. Sí,
por eso le mandé la foto de las 3 velas para que las ponga así como pone la otra chisqueada la pinche picture.
Pinche Ana. I thank you, Maria Chongos. Maria Chongos is gonna, and Cat Lady will be praying the rosary over here. Oh my goodness, Maria Chongo.
Okay.
I thank you.
Sirve.
Yes, thank you.
Eso
Yes.
También sirve mucho. So, por lo pronto es lo que vamos a hacer. Vamos a, necesito mañana que orinen. La primera orina de la mañana necesito que orinen en un vasito, una little Tupperware. Me lo tapen, me lo guarden y me lo traigan. Ya tengo el chile y las cosas listas para devolver todo.
I'm gonna do it live when we do that, Ana, because I don't know about that stuff. I've never done that stuff.
Si eso es lo que quieren, ya si quieren más grande, más pesado, pues entonces ya me dicen, voy y compro la vela reversible, pero la de Lucifer o la de la Santísima, y ya pues serían otras cosas que teníamos que hacer como panteón, pero ya ahí ya nos estamos metiendo con cosas grandes y no hay karma, no va a haber karma porque nosotras nomás estamos devolviendo
Yeah,
lo que nos están
I
diciendo.
don't do none of that stuff. I've never ever believed in any of that stuff or giving people money. Oh, here, do witchcraft. Oh, let's
No.
go to Mexico to the Mera Panteon or whatever the hell you call it to the I
La
don't know.
petaca, la petaca.
Ándale la petaca. So Marabel says OM isn't even online and she thinks of her enough to put her in a jar. She was in
Yeah.
Glow's life pretending to be her friend and commenting and she's in a jar.
Pero it's
Exactly,
okay
Marabel.
porque pues Gloria hizo lo mismo, so
Yeah, that I'm putting out there for Gloria to know that Nelda's not her friend.
no,
Nelda's
pero pues
nobody's
sí,
friend.
la primera que enseñó que no era su friend
Yeah.
era ella. So,
¿Era quién, Ana?
ella fue la, ahí nos dijo, habló bien feo de ella. I feel bad for her when she said, me aventé un pedazo de carne y habló y me platicó todo, me dijo todo. I mean, que hable, porque usted cuántos taquitos le ha invitado. No, no,
Let
no,
me have a
taquitos,
napkin, please.
aparte de
Thank you.
taquitos, ya ve que me ha invitado más comida. Pero cuando usted ha dicho, ay, Ana, me aviento un hueso y Ana me ayuda. O
Oh,
Ana
hell
está
no. And I've never said that about
nunca,
any one of my friends. Never.
ni cuando se ha enojado, Miss Velda.
I've never ever have said anything like that because when I invite you somewhere or we go eat or whatever, to
Ajá,
me that's a blessing. God is gonna bless me.
yeah, exactly.
It's been months and months and OM has been silent and they still to this day cannot stop obsessing over her.
Desde August, September, que Miss OM is not live.
So do you think that her brujeria worked and that's why Ophelia's not online?
No, no, Miss Velda, no, porque si una cosa tiene usted y otras personas, no voy a dar nombres porque no quiero que van a decir que me están pagando o que me están, yo lo he hecho porque yo he querido, están bien protegidas, o sea, la protección que yo les tengo. Mira, aquí está Miss Linda Peacock. Miss Linda Peacock, ¿se puede hacer una protección para una amiga sin que una amiga sepa? ¿Sí o no, Miss Linda?
Yeah.
I mean, yo no tengo que hablarle y decirle a OM o decirle a Annette, ¿ves? Of course. Annette, oye, Annette, I have a protection over you. You were not friends. We don't talk every day. Tú no me llevas al taquito, pero yo como quiera, yo tengo ese... Porque yo he visto, es como cuando estaba enojado con otra, cuando era co-host de otro programa.
Ajá.
Ya no hablaba yo con él. No sé si se acuerdan que él tuvo un accidente en the brand new car, tenía como 2 o 3 meses. Who else was in the jar? Pues no te preocupes, Miss Joanne, porque usted está bien protegida por mí. I saw, a él le iba a pasar algo peor en ese accidente. Yo lo vi 5 días antes de que pasara el accidente. Y yo, ya está mi mamá, we can call my mom. Yo le hablé a mi mamá y le dije, mamá, dile que tenga cuidado, mamá, algo le va a pasar. Dije, háblale y dile que nomás que ande con cuidado porque le miro peligro.
Mm-hmm.
Y que yo pueda proteger. Sí, María Chongos, tú no te preocupes. Le dije, dile que te... Pues sí, 5 days later tiene el accidente en el expressway. Gracias a Dios nomás fue un raspón, nomás no fue tanto, pero si yo no le hubiera puesto esa protección, yo nunca le dije. And I think somebody told me, una vez alguien me preguntó en un live, if you were his friend, why didn't you help him out? Why didn't you protect him? I did. I did. Por eso el accidente no llegó a como debería de haber sido. Because that accident was going to be a lot worse.
Wow. That's crazy. Dice Maribel, dice Maribel, que no le diga a Gloria que porque Gloria no me va a creer. No, no me tiene que creer. Yo no necesito que me crea ella. And the next few days, I'm gonna show the proof.
Ya, pero no, a mí, ¿sabe por qué no compré una para ayudar? A mí no me cuesta nada ayudar a Gloria. ¿Por qué? Porque es una mujer, porque algo que yo siempre le voy, a pesar de que hable mierda de mí, a pesar de todo lo que me ha hablado de mi padre, ha hablado de mí, ha hablado de mis hijos, pero yo siempre, usted sabe cómo soy, por eso se enoja conmigo que yo tengo que hacer más black heart. Y sí lo tengo que hacer. A mí nunca se me va a olvidar y yo soy agradecida. Seré bigotona, bruja, mentirosa, argüendera, lo que ustedes quieran. Pero una cosa que mi padre siempre me enseñó y mi madre siempre me enseñaron, and I've gotten mad at my mom and my daddy. Yo les he dicho a mami y a papi, ¿por qué me enseñaron a hacer? Por eso la gente me trata como me trata, porque ustedes siempre me enseñaron a tener respeto. Y yo siempre le voy a estar agradecida a Gloria. Todavía no éramos amigas usted y yo, Velda. Usted y yo todavía no éramos amigas. No, a mí, yo sabía quién era usted, a lo mejor usted sabía quién era yo, no sé. Pero cuando me corrieron del apartamento, la que estuvo ahí todos los días, cada hora me hablaba, cada hora, ¿estás bien, Ana? ¿Qué necesitas? ¿Cómo están los niños? Y me dice así, distraelos, pónganse a arreglar el cuarto para que tus niños no te vean llorar. O sea, eso siempre le voy a agradecer, de que ella estuvo ahí cuando todo esto pasó. La razón que yo no le prendo vela a ella o que no la protejo a ella es porque ella sabe hacerlo. Ella tiene sus padrinos o sus santos o no sé, porque de eso yo y ella no hemos hablado de eso. No sé si tenga palero, no tenga palero, pero ella sabe cómo hacer, cómo cuidarse. Y como dicen, a lo mejor no nos va a creer o a como ella es, a lo mejor va a pensar que nosotros queremos volver a
No. I don't need her friendship. No.
Exacto.
No.
Por eso mejor así.
It was just weird because the way I started talking to that guy, and he told me, he's like, I go, well, yeah. I go, she's over there on Gloria's platform and bashing on me and talking about me. I said, and I don't even talk about her. I said, because she's irrelevant to me. Like, I don't care about her. And he's like, girl, Gloria Guerra. He go, who is that? And he, oh, it's another lady, he's like, well, she has her name there too. And she's like, and I already got the proof. I'll send it to you, but give me a few days because I need something to happen, and then I'm going to show you the proof. And I said, good. I said, I want to see it.
Ya llegó bebé. Dice que él también te está aquí para cuidarte.
Ya llegó.
Ya llegó, bebito.
Velda's list and put Velda's list and put all of us on it.
When you all, no sé si me han visto, when I turn on the incense, when we do Inspirational Friday, yo pido por todas ustedes, mis viewers, las viewers de Miss Velda, las viewers de Miss Angie, las viewers de Miss Yaya. Y como lo dijo Miss Linda right now, yo no tengo que decirle a usted, Miss Velda, y por eso la checo, no porque yo quiera ser chismosa, no porque yo quiera saber qué está haciendo, por eso, Miss Velda, ¿quién le habla los viernes o los jueves? ¿A qué hora se va, Miss Velda?
You call me.
Vaya con Dios, va a proteger. No, a mí usted a lo mejor no me pone atención o no le ha puesto atención. ¿Qué es lo que le digo? Que Dios me la lleve y me la traiga para acá con Dios.
You always tell me that. You always do that.
Yo siempre voy al altar y digo, okay, y no me dice, yo nomás le pregunto, ¿se va a ir hora? Yo no le pregunto a qué hora, si de día, si de noche, a mediodía. Yo nunca le pregunto. ¿Por qué? Porque no quiero que haya en otra plataforma que algo pase y que usted piense que fui yo. Yo nomás le digo, se va a ir hora y yo ya sé lo que tengo que hacer. Me voy para mi altar y hago lo que tengo que hacer. Lo mismo, el domingo, el viernes, el miércoles, Miss Velda, ¿se va a venir hora? Sí, ok. No se le olviden sus tenis, no se le olvide que no va,
Yes.
no va a ponerse.
You-
¿A poco no le digo?
Yes.
No se le olvide la medicina. Cuando se va lo mismo, Miss Velda, no se le van a olvidar sus medicinas. Llévese su allergy medicine, llévese su nausea medicine, llévese su manjero. Nunca sabe, porque en veces estás allá and something comes up and then you end up staying a week y ahí estás, I don't have my medicine, I don't have this, or I don't have. Usted lléveselo como quiera, por si algo.
Mhm.
Y yo siempre, Miss Angie, ya ve, yo y Miss Angie no nos hablamos todos los días. Yo y Miss Angie no, yes, on the lives conversamos lo que es en el live, but it's not like me. Miss Angie siempre la tengo en mis oraciones. ¿A poco no le dije hace como un año o dos y me dijiste, ay, Ana, tú estás loca? Dije, a Miss Angie está bien malita. Yo a Miss Angie la miro bien malita. Diosito quiera que no pase algo. Y usted y Jaime me dijeron, ay, tú y tu brujería, estás loca tú. Y miren, Miss Angie estuvo bien malita. Yo lo vi y yo le puse una protección. Yo estuve orando por ella. Did I call Miss Angie and I tell her, Miss Angie, yo estoy orando por usted, yo le estoy poniendo. No, porque si yo los voy a hacer, yo lo voy a hacer porque yo quiera. Y fíjese algo bien curioso, le voy a mandar las fotos. Como yo les he dicho, si ustedes ponen atención, cuando las personas que han venido a mi casa, que las puedo contar en una mano, las personas que han venido a mi casa y han puesto atención, hay cosas en mi casa que yo tengo de protección. Pues yesterday, the day before yesterday, me dio mucho. Yo tengo un vaso con sal de mar y vinagre en la puerta de mi casa.
Ajá.
Atrás de la puerta tengo un vaso con vinagre y sal de mar.
Ajá.
Antier me dio un olor a vinagre. Dije, huele bastante a vinagre. Y luego dije, no, pues a lo mejor la provider me trapeó con vinagre o usó vinagre para limpiar, las puertas o algo.
Ajá.
Dijo de todo. Seguí el olor a vinagre. Pues ya sabe, usted conoce a su nanito. Mi nanito tiró el vaso de soda. Dije, ay, pues déjame limpiarlo porque si no ya ve cómo se hace. Y el pegajoso. Voy, agarro el trapeador y lo huelo. No olía a vinagre. Me acordé. Dije, déjame checar mis protecciones, ¿verdad? Mis vinagres. La de la puerta, ahorita le voy a mandar la foto, cómo está. ¿Cómo está el vinagre de mi puerta? Ahorita le mando la foto. De volada, yo le hablé a mi padrino. Y le dije, hey, checa esto. Dijo, Ana, alguien fue a tu casa con malas intenciones, fueron a tu casa a visitarte con cosas, con una mala intención. Dijo, tú no me tienes que decir, tú sabes, porque esa persona iba con toda la intención de entrar a tu casa, dijo, y no entró.
And I have a feeling I know who it was.
Yeah, y cuando me dijo eso, dije, sí. Dijo, ¿verdad que no entró? Dije, no. Dijo, ¿y la invitaste? Le dije, sí, pues si eres alguien cercano a mí, y es alguien cercano a mí, es alguien cerca a mí. Y le dije, pásate para adentro. Y me dijo, no, ya me voy. Dijo, la sal y el vinagre, ay, andamos sacando dinero, no se lo olvide, sáqueme 100.
Ay, mensa. Todo oyes.
Pues para estar comiendo hasta mañana.
Ay, con mucha parra.
No, pues por eso me debe de traer a mí, porque ese es mi trabajo. Ese es el trabajo de assistant.
It's crazy because I don't never. Chucky had a history of doing witchcraft, and it's true. It came back to get her with that accident on her trip. Is that what would you like to do? Completely closet.
Mire, yo nomás le puedo platicar lo que yo oí, lo que yo me acuerdo, Berbis.
Pero a ella le van muchas cosas malas, because ya ves en el trabajo.
Dice que no, que las endemoniadas somos tú y yo.
Pues, ¿cuántos años tengo de manejar hasta acá? ¿Que vengo cada vez que vengo? ¿Cuántos años tengo? 5.
3 años.
Tengo más de 5.
Bueno, pues yo tengo 3 años de conocerla y pues desde que yo la conozco va y viene.
Voy y vengo y voy. A medianoche voy a estar con los pinches ojos cerrados y llego a mi casa y me acuesto y bien padre ya. Ya
Yo
fui.
con usted he ido. Hola, amiga Velda, nice picture of you, Enrique. Ah, yes, white lady, right? I like when Miss Velda puts stuff like that because a mí ver a Miss Velda y a Grandpa Ricky contentos o juntos, like.
That's my life there. That man is my life. Like it doesn't even cross my mind to go have an affair, to cheat. Like he's my life. My kids, he's been a part of my kids' life since they were 5 and 6 years old. My oldest daughter was the newborn baby. Like Ricky and I go way back. Like as much as Nelda hates me, she knows I'm not lying. She knows I'm not lying.
Porque yo he oído 2 historias y ya sabe que there's 2 sides of the story. La de Nelda yo no la he oído, nomás lo que han dicho en otra plataforma. Pero ¿qué fue lo que pasó? Ella andaba con el señor y usted ¿qué le dijo?
No,
¿Vamos a mi casa o qué?
No. We didn't go to my house. I did not take him to my house. So there was a bar there in Mercedes. They used to call it El San Diego.
Uh-huh.
And we would hang out at the bar. We would go every weekend. We would hang out at the bar. As a matter of fact, I'm going to message one of my friends. I'm going to ask her if she wants to go live because I'm going to ask her questions. Hold on.
Del San Diego.
Ajá.
Oigan, ladies. Pero ahora que pasó todo esto de la luna llena, remember, it was a red moon. It was an eclipse. It was a red moon. So, andan muchas energías revueltas. Aparte, ahorita estamos en luna menguante. So, ahorita está todo revuelto. So, yo digo que por eso este weekend yo también me chisqué y me puse a tomar. Yo le estoy echando la culpa a la red moon. Yo le echo la culpa a la luna menguante porque yo no soy así, yo soy una
Thank you,
mujer
wine
de
lady.
casa.
Thank you. So I messaged my friend to see if she'll let me call her. So I would go to that bar and I would notice that as soon as I would get there, that man would walk away. And I was like, what's going on? Like, yo no lo conocía. I didn't know this man. I didn't know who he was or anything. And I was like, who's this man? Like, why? As soon as he would see me, he would walk away. He wouldn't tell me anything ugly. He wouldn't say anything, but he would just walk away. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Yo no le hice nada a ese señor. ¿Por qué se hace así? So, entonces, un día me salí de ahí de la bar y me fui para otra bar que back then era Juvitas. En ese tiempo, Ricky me acababa de dejar. So, yo andaba sola, me valía. Yo andaba en el pedo, porque yo no me voy a hacer la persinada que yo no salía. Yo salía, yo iba desde el miércoles hasta el domingo, yo andaba en las bars. Yo no tenía quien me dijera nada. Yo iba y venía a la hora que se me hinchaba y nadie que dijera nada. So, entonces, ese día me lo topé en Juvitas a ese señor. And I had already had a few drinks, so I went over there and I talked to him and I said, hey, he only speaks Spanish, so I got close to him and I said, hey, can I talk to you? And he's like, yeah, what's up? I said, do you know me? And he's like, no. I said, so then why is it that every time I get close to the ladies, I said, you walk away? Did I do something bad to you? And he's like, no, it's because I don't want problems. Dicen que las lesbianas te traen la sal. And he said, yo no quiero que, si así no me va mal, dijo, yo no quiero que me eches la sal. And I was like, what do you mean? He said, yeah, because Nelda told me that you're her lover, that those hickeys that she has are yours. And I said, mine? When? I said, dude, really? She goes, yes. He goes, I don't have a reason why to lie to you. I said, well, she's lying to you. I said, es más, ¿sabes qué? ¿Qué onda? Le dije, ¿qué onda? Le dije, ¿te debo o qué? And he goes, no, mis respetos. After me and him talked, he was like, you know what? Mis respetos. Le dije, no, señor. Le dije, a mí no me gustan las mujeres. Le dije, a mí me gustan los hombres. And he was like, órale. Le dije, ¿por qué? ¿Qué? ¿Lo vamos o qué? Mind you, this was more than 20 years ago, okay? Because I've been with Ricky almost 30 years. So this was like 22, 23 years ago. So then, hold on. Ay, esa Teresa bien mamona. At least my girls aren't drug addicts, Teresa. That's all I'm going to tell you, girl. So then,
De los escritorios.
tampoco andan abajo los escritorios, mis huercas. Gracias a Dios. No need for that. So entonces, we left. We went to his mobile home. And we were there in his mobile home, and somebody gets there and they're honking. And I go, who is that? And he's like, who do you think? And I'm like, I don't know. Who is it? He goes, it's your friend. I said, what? What is she doing here? He goes, well, I have been asking her to go out with me, and she would tell me no, that you, because you were her lover, and she saw me that you came with me right now, so she's outside. And I said, do you want me to go outside? And he goes, no, I'm going to tell her she needs to leave. I said, have you been with her or what? Because I don't want any problems. And he's like, no, she told me that you were her lover. I'm like, oh, wow. I said, no, well, I said, I'm here. So I don't know what else to tell you. So, who did what? Yo no hice nada malo. Ella dijo que ella no se podía meter con él que porque yo era su lesbiana. So, yo que hice malo. Ella fue la que le dijo a él.
Yeah.
Pero sí
Ella fue la
quería
que
que él le
inició.
pagara las cervezas. I don't know, Maria Chongos. We never talked about it. We never talked about it. And then one time we were there at the bar, and because he used to be a músico, and he sang that song, Guarache que aviento no lo vuelvo a levantar, or something like that. And Nelda and him were fighting. They were fighting each other there. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, I had no idea. He said he didn't. I don't know. And our relationship didn't last very long because he liked to hit women. And the first time he hit me, I said, hell no. That's it. Never again. I never saw him again. Never saw him again. Never looked for him. Nothing. Nada que ver. But that's a good question, Maria Chongos. Maybe Nelda will, now that she brought it up in these conversations, maybe now she'll talk about it and say, you know what? I told him that, that she was my lover, and it's my fault for saying that.
No, pues yo nomás quería saber a ver qué es lo que había pasado. Porque a ver,
Pero ¿para qué echas mentiras? Tú, ¿para qué?
Exactly.
¿Para qué andas con mentiras? Sabes muy bien que yo y tú nunca hemos tenido una relación. ¿Por qué tienes que echar mentiras? ¿Que querías que el pelado te pagara la cerveza porque eras una borracha y no querías darle algo en return? Aunque si le dio, no le dio, me vale madre. Yo lo único que digo es que no eche mentiras.
Yeah.
Ahorita, ¿qué es la razón que ella tuvo que meter el nombre de nosotros en un frasco? Like, what for? What is she? What is
Yo
she?
le voy a poner en el ragu sauce jar. Porque aquí no hay pickle jars, aquí es puro ragu sauce.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't understand. Like, I mean, if you don't like me, okay, you don't like me. Stay away from me. Why do you keep bringing me up? Why do you go talk to people about me? I don't go meeting people and asking people about you or nothing. Like, that's whatever you do, and that's your business. Hold on. Okay, ladies. So I have my friend here. I'm not gonna give her name, but I'm gonna ask her some things about this man, and you all are gonna hear it from my friend, the friends that I do not have. So, friend, when I met that man, did I disrespect him, or did he disrespect me in any way?
No.
When I went out with him, did I know that him and Nelda were sleeping together?
No.
You see,
No,
ladies?
not at all.
You see, ladies? Like, I had no idea that Nelda had a relationship with him. Okay, I'll talk to you later, ma.
Okay.
There. Sorry, Anna.
Sí.
Yeah. Did you hear my friend?
No.
She answered the call and she said, I asked her, did I know about him? Nope. Like, why does this woman lie? Why does she have to lie? Did she want to prevent men from coming to talk to you, Velda, because she wanted you for herself? You know what, Maria? That could be something
Yeah.
to think about, because why else would she tell that man that I was her lesbian? Like, why else would she do that? Like, why? Like, Anna, if I don't like a person, imagine how many people I don't like. Imagine how many people I don't like. How many times have you gone to my house? Have you seen me with candles with people's names in them?
No.
I don't.
No, nunca he visto. Bueno, mis dos, no he visto ni un rosario siquiera.
You know what? When my dad died, my mom gave me his crucifix and the rosary. I have them, but I have them put away because I'm a firm believer in God, and I don't worship anyone. You know, that's
Yeah.
just the only thing that I do like is the San Juditas, but that's because of my dad. Pero que
Yeah.
digas tú que I worship them, que yo no hago nada de eso, because I believe in one God, and that's it.
Mhm.
But why do people have to lie? Porque yo no entiendo. Ana, si yo no quiero una persona, yo me quedo, ¿cómo digo? Yo me despego, yo no,
Yeah. Yeah, like you're not there detrás de ellos.
no, I don't cling on to people. I don't look for friendships, nothing. I don't, for nothing. I don't bother anyone. Nothing. Al contrario, yo a esa Anelda yo le daba de comer en mi casa, y qué bueno que yo le pude dar de comer. Y luego para que me pague de esa manera.
Yeah. Pero sí es, Miss Velda. Ya ve cuántos, ya tienen 3 años esperando cuando te voy a hacer backstab.
Ellas están esperando. Yo creo la brujería que ella tiene puesta ahorita. Deja tú, ahorita te va a poner el nombre tuyo también, chingada madre.
It's okay, yo estoy bien protegida por mi padrino. Es más, ahorita le voy a hablar and I'll go live after you and we can talk to my padrino.
Ah, bueno, okay, bueno, I'm gonna let you go so I can shut it down.
Okay,
Ándale,
ándale.
thank you, bye bye.
Ajá, bye bye.
So there you have it, ladies. I don't understand what the deal is. I've learned to accept reality. I know that I don't have many friends. And it's like I said so many times, I prefer to be by myself. If I'm going to do something, I can do it and I don't have to worry about having anyone around me. I just get up and go. And that's it. That's just the way it is. I've been blessed with good people in my life, my husband, my children, and I'm good. Good night, Linda. Thank you for being here. And I just wish that, and I keep saying this, I wish this would stop. Thank you, Maria Chongos. And today I watched Annette. It's crazy because Annette and I said ugly things to each other, and look at us now. We made peace and we're good. Just like I made peace with Ophelia and we're good. Ophelia does her thing, I do my thing. Sometimes we'll go have breakfast. Sometimes we'll have lunch, whatever we get together whenever we have a chance. And that's it. Like, I'm really happy the way I am. I love my life. And if her putting my name in a jar makes her feel better about herself, then that's good for her. Pobrecita. Because whatever she's doing, it's going to go back to her and it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. And in the next few days, I will show you all. Look, today Annette went live, and what did she say? This person was this page, this person was this page, this person was this page. And people would always doubt me, and people would always bash on me and talk bad about me. Oh, Velda's a troublemaker. Oh, Velda's a troublemaker. And look, Annette confirmed it today. Here, all these years, I've been thinking, like, maybe I need to stay away from these people. Maybe it's meant that I need to stay away from these people. They're not good people. They're hurting me. And it's sad because a lot of these people, I thought they were my friends. Like just like Manny said last night, and I'm gonna go to what Manny was saying. Just because they're your Facebook friends doesn't mean they're your true friends. And you know what? That gives you something to think about. Because here all these years, I always thought Nelda was my true friend. I always thought we were true friends. When I first bought my home in 2013, she would come to my house and she would tell me that she didn't have anything to eat, that she had been asked to leave her job, that they had fired her, and then she started having mini strokes. And it's so funny that she would get these strokes, and I would ask her, "Oye, Nelda, it's funny that you get these mini strokes only when you don't have money, but as soon as you get money, se te quitan los strokes." She always wanted people to feel sorry for her. How many times did she take money from Claudia Jaramillo? How many times did she take money from Delia? Now she's taking money from Elisa, or what's her name? La Ram. A la Ram no te la suelta. Ay, que ándale, Ram. Y que, ay, que vamos para acá, Ram. Ram, no te creas, Ram. El día que ya no le des dinero, she'll be talking about you y te va a meter en el frasquito también. No te pendejes, girlfriend. No te pendejes. And I understand you. I understand you. You have money, you like to go places, and you don't like to go by yourself, so you invite this person. Te va a traicionar. Te va a traicionar. Cuídate con la traición porque te va a traicionar. Es una traicionera esa ruca. No es tu amiga. She's not a true friend. Mira, no muy lejos, ladies and gentlemen, not too far. She says that Jaime is her cousin. Ram used to give money to Jaime. Ram stopped giving Jaime money to give money to her. What kind of a cousin does that shit? She knows Jaime needed Ram because Ram will give Jaime money for haircuts, will give money for whatever he needed for medicine, for his mom. Ram always gave Jaime money. And what did Nelda do? She went and she took that friendship away from Jaime so she could get that money. A person like that is loyal to no one but the almighty dollar. Exactly, Maria Chungos. And that's the reason why I rather be by myself, not hang around with anyone, just stick to myself. Just stick to myself. If I go out to eat, if I go and cheat on my husband, if whatever, I'm by myself. Nobody needs to know what I'm doing. Que todo tiempo ha dicho Ofelia, if you don't talk about it, nobody knows about it. You go live and you talk about it, guess what? They're gonna find out. So it's better to not tell anyone anything. You do your own thing. You don't have to have no one around you. Mira, yo ahorita, I got out of work since 5 o'clock. Look, it's 9 o'clock and I'm barely getting home. Do I have to call anyone and let them know, hey, I'm doing this, hey, I'm doing that? Nope. I know where my husband is. He knows where I'm at. So we're good. The good thing, ladies and gentlemen, is God works in mysterious ways. I have been wanting this guy to call me for the longest time, and I didn't want to make the call without talking to him. Today they reached out to me, and I called, and I am so thankful to God. God heard my prayers. God heard my prayers. So obviously those candles, those trabajos that she's doing, they're not working. because God works in mysterious ways. And I'm going to leave it at that, ladies, because I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go take a shower and go take my sleep already. Tomorrow's another long day. And I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.